Hello everyone, welcome back. It's a cryptic crossword. I haven't done one of these in a while. And since I'm not doing the New York Times crossword for this Saturday or Sunday, I thought we would do a cryptic. As usual, I'll do the rundown for anyone who doesn't know what a cryptic crossword is. Like an American crossword, you're meant to, of course, fill in the blanks so that the answers make sense reading both directions. But instead of the clue being basically a definition or a reference of some kind, each clue gives you the answer twice, both as a word play and as a definition, usually fairly oblique. And typically you can divide the clue into two somehow, so that on one side of it is a definition and on the other side is the wordplay. The site I'm doing this on is Lovett's Puzzles, Lovatts puzzles.com. As far as I can tell, these guys do pretty easy cryptic crosswords. Like, they're still hard, but compared to every other place I've found that does cryptic crosswords, these are way more approachable, which is good for me and for any beginning cryptic crossword solvers, I would say. Anyway, so let's get started. Art pen, deviously, created by ancestor. Well, not created, crafted. Deviously suggests to me an anagram. And art pen is 6 letters. So is there some way to rearrange those letters to get something that means crafted by ancestor? Or even just ancestor, really? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. So crafted by here isn't really part of the definition or the wordplay. It's like a linking word, just serving to make the sentence read better. Crafted by, like, is kind of saying, oh, you take a word for ancestor and that crafts you a word that's art pen deviously. In this case, we're looking for hey, why can't I type? Parent is a way to rearrange the letters in art pen yielding an ancestor. How about this across? I see. Ellie spells a way of hanging spike. Is this icicle? I think it must be, right? Yeah, I see L-E. That's, get it? If you just read these aloud. I see L-E. That's the letters in icicle. And that spells a way of hanging spike. I mean, I'm not in love with the clue, but sure. Let's look at some downs now that we have crosses for them. Spouse stayed inside rampart nervously. Are we looking for partner? Yes. Because a spouse and a partner are, not identical, but they're, synonyms. So that would be the definition. And if we look inside of the phrase rampart nervously, we find partner. So that is correct. Once again, run through wild caper. Well, here wild is the anagram indicator, pointing to caper, a 5-letter word. Could we rearrange that to something that means once again run through? And we can. It's recap. Disengaged gear in Renault. Renault? I don't know how you say that. It's a kind of car. It must be neutral, right? Yeah, sure. Because that's a disengaged gear. And also an anagram of Renault. I don't know. I don't quite know why there's no anagram indicator. Am I missing one? Like, is gear in supposed to tell me, oh, you can anagram it? Not quite following that, but okay. crew shall sound very important. Well, sure. So something very important is crucial. And if you read crew shall somewhat more casually, you might say, oh, crew shall do this. You know, crew shall be required to wash their hands or whatever, right? Shall is such a rarely used word, at least in American English, that I would never read it casually. I would always actually pronounce the A and not just turn it into a schwa, but sure. Surgical birth, says Arian. Caucasian? Does that mean the same thing as Aryan? Aryan, right? Yeah, that's how you pronounce that. Because that is sort of related to the word Aryan, but isn't really the same thing. And I don't see how it would be like surgical birth. Oh, but surgical birth would be like a C-section, right? Or a cesarean? Yes. Is that? It's I-A-N, right? E-A-N? Okay. Says, so this is, you know, when you say it out loud, it sounds the same as says Arian. So, okay, fine. Very funny. Nobleman had OBE where earrings should go. So an OBE is a Order of British Excellence, like a knighthood, basically, I think. So I guess earlobe? Yeah. A nobleman is an earl, and he has OBE, and that's where an earring should go, an earlobe. Pool worker held empty pistol. I don't know. How about this cross? So in case it wasn't clear, the commas here are telling you how it's broken up into words. So we know there's a 5-letter word ending here, and then a 2-letter word here. So this almost has to be up, right? I don't even have to read the clue. There's only one 2-letter word that starts with U. Listen carefully to a pick your purser in the making. Prick up your ears? Okay, before I write in this S, let's try to verify it. I just got it by looking at the letters that were there and the length, but to listen carefully is to prick up your ears. Now, what is this? Pick your purser in the making. 6, 10, 14 letters. How many do we need? 15. So I guess a pick your purser must anagram to prick up your ears. And in the making is telling us, oh yeah, it's being made. It's in the wrong order. You can fix it now. Secret gunman, well, this has to be sniper, and a game bird hunter is also a sniper. I'm at riot, disrupting impersonator. I'm at riot. Is that the right length? It is. 8 letters in I'm at riot, and disrupting could say anagram those. So we want something that means impersonator, formed from the letters in I'm at riot, such as im, it, ate, or. Dental band, allowed as jewelry. I don't know what is happening in this clue. Hopefully some crosses will help. Pool worker. No. Still don't know that one. Reeled about and stared unpleasantly. That must be leered, which is a way to stare unpleasantly at someone is to leer at them. And reeled, turned about, would be, this way. Adheres to twigs. Sticks means adheres and also means twigs. Deeply moving. Not aping. Well, not aping is 8 letters. If it were moving, you could anagram it. Could we get something that means deeply? From those letters? Maybe if it ended with ing? What would we have left then? OTAP? Pottening? Topening? Apotning? Atopning? Otapning? Opatning? I don't know. It might not end with ing. Lion man mauled in name only. Mauled. Lion. Oh, mauled is probably an anagram indicator pointing at lion man. So in name only. Non-male. I don't know. Why? No, Rye, Toff, heard to dismiss badly damaged car. Well, if you have a car badly damaged, you would write off it. And heard here is indicating you should mishear write off. Write off is write off. Get it? Appears to put urns away. Turns up? Why is it turns up? I guess put urns is anagramming to that. And someone who appears turns up. And away is telling us it's one of a billion anagram indicators that exist in the world. That's one thing about these like easier cryptics is they tend to feature kind of, I feel like, easier clue. They're a smaller number of clue types. So you end up seeing like anagrams a lot. I don't know. I'm sure it's not the highest quality cryptics there are out there, but I can't solve the high quality ones. So, type of wedding. Although I watched the most recent Cracking the Cryptic video about cryptics, and I was pleased to get the first one myself, the one across, and then like immediately after there's some total bullshit ones where I was like, I'm not gonna get those, and I don't want to be. I just don't enjoy that kind of format where that kind of stuff is just normal and allowed, basically. So I'll stick with the easy ones for now. Type of wedding that's forced. Well, that'll be shotgun. And on thugs, if it were in an error, you might write it completely in the wrong order as shotgun. Become swollen in either direction. Up is a direction. Something up would probably be to become swollen. Maybe to puff up? Why would that be in either direction, though? Oh, it's just telling me it's when it can be reversed, a palindrome. Puff up reads the same in either direction. Very cute. Okay, fine. How about, do we have this down? Rooster follows spirits. Huh. Well, a rooster could be like, cock, a male rooster, right? But it could be also anything that roosts. Like a bat roosts, or even a hen roosts, right? And I don't know what to do about follows spirits. Hat worn on canal. What? I don't know what this means. Interviewing as king. Quest with charged atoms. Well, these are questions, right? Quest with charged atoms is quest with ions, i.e. questions. Asking questions, I guess. Interviewing is asking questions. And as king, quest, charged atoms. As king, quest, ions. This I here, I don't know what this helps me with. I mean, it does help. It tells me it can't be like cock or hen or bat pretty much anywhere in this, so that's interesting. Pretending to be sitting for artists. So posing is pretending, but it's also sitting for an artist. Lee was disguised as Stoat. Oh, that trickster Lee, you know him, always being disguised as a Stoat. You ever go into the office and there's a Stoat at your coworker's computer and you're like, holy cow, a Stoat. And he takes off the mask and you're like, oh, it was just Lee again. Lee was disguised as Stoat. A Stoat is... It's like a ferret? Not really, but they're similar. A weasel, which disguised is saying, look at the words Lee was and anagram them, disguise them, put them in an order no one will recognize them in, and you get weasel, which I guess, I don't know how closely stoats and weasels are related, but pretty closely I would guess. Whether they're varnished or hammered, they're still hard. Nails. Nails get hammered. And that fits with the letters we have. And they're hard. Can't argue with that. But I don't quite understand the clue. Like, I couldn't say for certain that nails is correct. Seems good from the crosses, but like, what? Hammered is the only thing that really suggests nailed. Are nails varnished? Oh, like fingernails get varnished. Okay, sure, I guess. Deeply moving. Well, we found the P. Okay, how about some downs, I guess? Oops. Rooster follows spirits. Well, I blank S almost has to be E, right? And this letter, like T blank IES, it has to be like R or H. I guess it could be an L? But I don't understand what the clue is. Maybe follows spirits? Like, it looks like a double definition of some kind. And rooster follows is not really a definition of anything, right? So it must then be rooster and follows spirits, I guess, are both definitions of this. I guess this I blank S could be an R or an N. I guessed E, but I said it was the only thing, but actually there's lots of things it could be. Standoff, I am old-fashioned. Standoff could be like a stalemate. I don't know. Lion Man mauled. So we know this is an anagram. N blank L? Kind of looks like an A, doesn't it? Leaving us IONM? That doesn't seem very good at all. In name only. Oh, I don't know. Dental. Oh, hang on. Is allowed supposed to somehow be a mishearing indicator? Like ALOUD would be. Is allowed spelled this way supposed to mean the same thing? I don't think so. Jewelry. Bracelet? Bracelet. Yes. A dental band is a brace. And so if you allowed someone to do something, you let them do it. And bracelet is jewelry. Okay, now this looks like cock. Cocktails. Spirits. Okay. I don't know why somehow I came to believe for some reason that cock couldn't be in here. because I was looking at the end, but it totally fits at the top still, and I just didn't get it. Deeply. Not aping. I mean, it doesn't have to end ing. It could end like ION or IAN, maybe. None of those, like, it's not a very common. Like, does that actually, do words ever end that way? Like onion, I guess. It's so hard to use the keyboard to navigate this thing. So I miss the New York Times keyboard controls very much, but they stopped doing cryptics like half a year ago or something. Hat worn on canal. I don't understand. I mean, I think this is an anagram for not aping. I don't have a proof, but it seems true. I guess we have another letter here. Can we do anything more here? Pool. Pistol. Empty pistol. Pool worker. Pool worker seems like the best definition, doesn't it? We could get like a typist? Yeah, it's a typist, isn't it? I mean, this doesn't exist anymore. But I think you would have a pool of typists. You would have just like however many people you needed to type things up for you. You would call them your typing pool or your typist pool or something like that. And so that a typist is a pool worker. And if we look in the phrase empty pistol, we see typist. So it holds empty pistol, or it holds typist. Okay, well, nice to have gotten one that I had sort of abandoned. Am I missing any more hiddens like that one? I don't think so. Stand off. I am old-fashioned. I don't know what this means. Lion Man. In name only. In... Maybe in as a negation prefix could help somehow. What would I have left? O... M... A? In Monal? In Malin? Stand off. Yeah, I'm not getting any of this. Hat. Well, I don't know what this hat is, or how canal is relevant. Okay, I guess I'm going to start asking for hints. How about this one? Okay, it does look like it might end ing. It leaves me OTA, right? Potening? Can I... Display incorrect cells. Clear the wrong ones. Okay, it isn't ning. Huh. I don't get it then. How about this dang hat? Panama? Oh, of course. I mean, Panama is a canal. Anytime they say canal, you should think Panama. Oh, something. If you're like the king in name only, you are nominally the king, or you're like if you're in charge, but like not really. You're nominally in charge. I don't know how I didn't get this. I thought it ended NAL, and I still didn't find this. Stand still. Riposte? Oh, stand. Why did I say stand still? Stand off. It just, like, riposte is something that fits here, but I don't understand why it would be the answer. Okay, it's not good. Oh, but you know what a standoff is? It's an impasse. I am is I'm, and old-fashioned is passé. P-I-N-N. I have O-T-A-G. Remaining. This has to be a T if that's going to make any sense. Patenong? I don't understand. Poi? Yeah, okay, fine. Cancel. No, I just want... I'm just dumb. Reveal. Letter, yes. Poignant! Ugh. Just didn't have my head on straight to see that. Yeah, okay, but I just want to keep looking at it, please. Poignant. Yeah. I knew it meant deeply, or maybe deeply moving. And it was an anagram for not aping, all right, but I just couldn't get there. Well, fair enough. Had a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.